up.
Was it,
Probably just a normal day.
It was a gig, yeah.
It was a gig. You were just missed a gig. Were you MC it?
Best kind of.
Best way to be.
Because there are those things, aren't there, where you're supposed to get drunk? Yeah, that's it. And horrible. Hello? Oh, there we go.
Oh, Jonathan.
What happened? Why were the aliens?
We went quiet.
I'm bringing.
On speaker. What the fuck, Jonathan? hang on. I don't know what the fuck's going on already. I'm welcome to Spouting Nonsense. If you missed us, we've been away for a week. If you haven't missed us, then we've been here all the time. We're back with our three lovely people. I'll have to speak to Jonathan first because he's probably going to suffocate. Jonathan Mayer back in the room.
Hey.
As you can see, I'm bringing sexy back. I'm covering my face entirely.
He looked like a cowboy.
Take it off. That's sexier.
No, it's a lot better, isn't it? It's better.
Sexy!
It's better. Yay!
Yeah.
Hello.
Is that your COVID look?
I've come as a lesbian. No, it's just we were just out with the dog for the last minute, and I suddenly went, "Oh my god, it's 22! Hello, David, darling." I just went, "Oh my god, I'm gonna go home." Like, I didn't have time to.
Jonathan, how's things?
All right, I did 2 live gigs in front of an audience Friday and Saturday. Hello, Josh. I actually did a live gig. I feel like a human being again. It's amazing. Frog and Bucket emceed it. People.
Everything okay? Because
it was fine. It was an amazing bill. We had Mick Ferry and Stephen Bailey and Dan Nightingale, for God's sakes. And Friday was gorgeous. Saturday they were a bit wilder, but it was great. It was just, oh my god, people. You know, it was amazing. Amazing.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah.
And back with us is Love Dev Bob Hager.
Hey, 3/4 of Love Dev Bob Hager.
What's that on your t-shirt, Love Dev?
It's Biggie Smalls.
Of course it is. There he is. I could just be smoke.
Yeah.
How's things with you, Love Dev?
Yeah, not bad, thank you, Kirst. Yeah, chilling.
Have a good week.
I've had an interesting week. I've been started a new job.
Oh,
COVID testing. So I go around people's houses.
No, we've got that. We're having that done every week.
Oh, are you?
What, by
yes, that's the one.
Yeah. They come round.
You're going to Jonathan's every week.
I wouldn't drive all the way to Manchester.
All the way to Manchester every week.
Love Beverly does comedians.
Yeah. He specialises in comedians.
I can do you comedians. You can sign up.
Comedians.
The link.
I did my test yesterday, Love Deb.
I did, yeah.
Gagged a bit.
Yeah, doesn't it go? Doesn't it go right back to your eye? Up your nostril.
You do it yourself.
It doesn't go anywhere near there. It
How
doesn't go anywhere there.
doing it?
Just into your sinuses. It's a tiny bit. No, it was proven false. That was proven false. It was proven false. It's not true. It's not a true story. No, go. Where did your brain go to? There was a story going around that a woman had done a COVID test and they'd actually punctured the membrane of her brain and she'd leaked brain fluid. But that's rubbish. There's bone in between your nose and your brain. There's no way that could happen, and it didn't happen.
Just says in the guide, doesn't it, Love Deb, to push it up until you feel a bit of resistance and then fiddle it around.
Yeah, because it's uncomfortable. It's not dreadful.
Cracking on. We've got Harriet. Hi, Harriet.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, thanks. Not too shabby.
Good. I like your old school tracky top, Kappa.
Thank you. eBay, £2.90.
Like a proper geezer.
No way.
Yeah.
Geezer.
Yeah.
Have it.
It's got loads of patched up holes in it, though.
Well, $2.99.
Do you remember Dirt Bar Blims? It's got like loads of blim holes in it. Classic.
I don't know what that is.
You mean Hot Rock?
Yeah,
yeah. Just quickly,
smoking the weed.
Hi, Vicky.
I forgot to remind people. Jonathan, remind people where you are.
Oh, Moss Side, darling, Manchester.
Love, Dev.
Birmingham, still here.
Harriet.
Glad you asked, Karen.
Especially when he dressed like that. I want to know. I really want to know.
Exactly. I have dressed for the occasion. I'm actually in Scotland, looking for the Loch Ness monster.
Are you in there?
Yeah, I found him.
I thought for a minute you were going to say you were looking for Loch Ness, which would be a much easier thing to do.
No, it's a monster.
She's found the monster, apparently.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah. He's in quarantine.
We'll be reading about that in the Daily Mail next week or so. Oh, in 14 days' time. Can't wait. Those of you that have joined us before, this is Spouting Nonsense. Welcome back. We just chat nonsense. We don't know what we're talking about. We've got made-up subjects. We've got things we don't know anything about. We learn things every week. It's highly hilarious. But first things first, fact of the week. This fact was chosen at random before the show by Jim. The fact relates to one of our 4 comedians. Which one will be revealed at the end of the show. So this week's fact: whose mother worked at a seaman's mission? Yes, like a Vegas cooler. Brilliant. Whose mother worked at a seaman's mission where she learned how to shuffle cards like
I think it's you, Karen. I think
there we go. Have you met my mother?
No, that doesn't sound like your mother.
Downstairs, fucking hoovering up biscuits. Not literally.
Now she is. She might not have been in the 70s. You don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't think much has changed. We're going to crack on. I'm going to go straight on. Come on, Harriet.
Why is she back with you? You've just been on holiday with the woman.
Mate. 14 days quarantine after we get back, innit?
Of course.
And now North Wales is shut again, so she can't go home.
Oh. What, you can't go home?
For a whole month.
They're looking after Callum for 10 days. That's fine.
Wow.
Anyway, still sharing a bed. Look, little mum.
Oh, God. I wondered why you were back on the prison bed.
Yeah, because they're downstairs. Yeah. Right, we're going to crack on with one of Love Dev's. If you're watching at home, please share the link so we can get more viewers. That'd be lovely. You can also donate if you can afford to do so. But more importantly, join in live with your comments and Jim will pop them up and we'll read them out. Love Dev, right. As you know, I don't read these before I get them. I mean, bearing in mind I only got them 5 minutes ago anyway. We're going to go on. Love Dev, you're cursed with the ability to see ghosts. But you can only see either A, sexy ghosts that are constantly turning you on, or 2, smart ghosts that always make you feel stupid. What do you choose and why? Love Dev, fuck me. I mean, God's sake. Love Dev, what would you go for? A, the sexy ghosts, or B, the smart ghosts?
It's going to have to be B, I think.
Reckon?
Oh, I didn't see that coming. I thought you'd say A.
Because you'd always be turned on. Do you remember? You can't do anything with them.
Oh, well, yes.
Are they not able to touch you?
No, they can turn you on.
They can just turn you on visually.
You'll never be in a job checking somebody's coronavirus, the whole family, and you'll have a fucking rod on. Not good. Not good.
They might not notice.
Depends how big your pecker is, Jonathan. I've heard good things.
Oh, have you heard of them? Sheila Barpega's all right, is she? All right, then.
So, Love Dev, you're going to be going for the smart ones that always make you feel stupid, which isn't much different to normal anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's cool.
What I know.
I
learn something new every day as well.
Exactly.
We always learn something from Jonathan. We learn things not to do from Harriet, and we learn.
I learned from Harriet. I like that.
When I was arrested,
we learned that some people will pay too much money for a house in Glossop. You learned that.
Harriet, what would you do? Would you want a sexy ghost or a smart ghost to make you feel stupid?
Well, maybe this whole time, like, we've just imagined Jonathan, and Jonathan has been a ghost that's been teaching us.
Oh yeah, that would explain why my that would explain why my references are all 19th century, wouldn't it? What do you mean? Who are the Kardashians? I've never heard of this Britney Spears.
So you go for the smart one, Harriet?
Well, because I was going to say that it doesn't make me feel stupid. It will just make me want to learn. So I think, I think that one. Because I don't, as well, I think you've got to have a penchant for the ghost if you're getting turned on by
nice
ghosts.
Use of the word penchant. Kudos for penchant.
What can I say? I've been educated by a ghost.
Now is feeding me the lines of what to say. Okay, yeah, all right. So you go for that one, Harriet. Loved it. Jonathan, who would you go for?
Oh, I hate to be. This is really. Hi, Joe. This is not controversial at all. I agree with the others. I definitely go for the smart ghosts because you learn from them. I mean, it's just really straightforward, isn't it? Of course, I'd want to meet smart people who could tell me things. That's brilliant.
I quite like being stupid because, like, people forgive you when you say stupid things because you don't understand what you're saying.
You have to be stupid.
We're all stupid. I mean, in terms of the full amount of knowledge in the world, we're all stupid. I mean, I think, and I can tell you that the most brilliant minds, the people who are the most intelligent, the most educated and brilliant that I've met, they're really humble about what they know because they've learned enough that they know how little that is. If you see what I mean, does that make sense?
Yep. Sorry, we were just laughing at. See, this is what happened there. Jonathan was saying something profound, and me and Loveday were just both laughing at Harriet blowing her nose, and then she flicked her head. Jonathan, I'm sorry. I
need to get a ghost costume.
I really wanted a ghost to come up behind Harriet.
I want a ghost costume.
Anyway, with the sexy ghost, I haven't been turned on by any kind of thing for years, so maybe ghosts are the way to go. Who knows? Is there anybody there? Anyway, we're going to move on to one of Harriet's. If you're watching, please share the links so we get more viewers. This is Spouting Nonsense. You can also donate if you can afford to do so, but please join in with your comments. Harriet, fuck me, I've just caught a word out of your next thing. I mean, it's good saying something different at the end. If your Jim, don't put this up yet. If your envelopes were made from sad people's vaginas, would you lick them?
They're not lick, post.
Would you lick them?
I suppose could have been lick.
You post them.
Because then you're posting vaginas.
Are they sad? Are they sad because we've harvested their vaginas to send letters? Because I would struggle with that issue.
I reckon.
Hi, Pete.
I reckon that I've got one of those vaginas.
Well, it's like an envelope.
You're always grumpy.
Well, I have, all of the above.
What does the sad vagina look like?
No, it's a sad person
with a vagina.
Right.
Their vagina.
Like that.
So would you post them or lick them?
My mum used to call my fanny my little envelope. That's how I got the idea.
Oh, God.
That is so upsetting.
But she didn't post it.
Put that in a sentence.
Yeah, I think this is the crucial.
So what it is because everywhere these days everything gets recycled.
That's true.
You're suggesting that
you're recycling the vaginas.
Yeah, because they're
Can you reuse the vaginas?
That's good.
Cannibalism. This cannibalism all over again. Why is it always cannibalism?
Not eating them.
This is good, Harriet. I like your thinking. Recycled. So recycle the vagina into an envelope. Seal it with somebody else's cum.
Oh my God, she went there.
A sad person.
In my experience, that doesn't last.
Paper glue.
It's not a seal, love. That is not a seal.
Oh, is it not? If you try?
No, it flakes off. just flakes off when
stay sticky?
It dries and flakes off, love. You should
what
know
about
that.
polyfiller?
Polyfiller.
In the wall.
Oh, thank God you came up with a sensible solution.
You're welcome.
I had the builders around the other day, and I reckon they use cum to do the holes.
It wouldn't surprise me with these cowboy builders you get.
Were they very young men? Because to get it right up on the ceiling, you have to be sort of under 25, I think.
No, you heard about that, didn't you? They were very young men.
And you're like, oh, look at the view.
Then they sent an old man on his own.
No.
Yeah.
We had a hole in our bath when I lived in Birmingham, and when I lived near you, actually, Love Dev. And then in the dining room, one day something exploded onto my dinner, and I looked up, and it was a massive fungus had just been growing in the ceiling. And then they sent a handyman round, and he was like, "Oh yeah, well we didn't think to get a new bath. We just put sort of sort of gorilla tape over the bath holes, and then all the moisture just expanded and then grew into a fungus."
Was he an Asian guy, your landlord?
How did you know he was?
Yeah.
It's Love Dev's uncle.
I knew it straight away.
Going back to the subject matter, Harriet, are you posting your letters in a sad vagina envelope?
Sad vagina envelope.
Wait a minute, what is it again?
Some sad person's vagina to send your letters to, I don't know where, to court or...
I was going to say, why are you sending
vaginas?
Vaginas.
Harriet, you send it, where are you sending it to anyway?
Well, I post a lot of things on eBay, you see, so I probably, I'd always have to...
Can you imagine receiving your purchase in a sad vagina?
What do you sell on eBay?
Sad vaginas.
You got another business on the side, Harriet.
Trainers.
Would it cost more or less than normal packaging?
Pardon?
Fake ones.
Would it cost more or less than normal packaging?
I'd say it would be free to post because it's biodegradable.
Yeah, but surely if it takes more than a couple of days to travel, it's going to have rotted into the trainers.
No, because what it is when it gets to the stage where it's going to start rotting, the vagina just goes and then just breathes a bit of pressure. What was I say? If your envelopes were made from some...
Have people's hairy letterboxes, would you...
So, Harriet, you are posting.
Yes.
Jonathan, what are you doing?
Not a vagina.
I would never send a letter again, ever.
What if it was a penis tube?
No!
Flap of foreskin.
Believe it or not, the penis tube is not the bit of the man. It's not like well, look at that man's penis tube. So urethra. Look at his urethra. Oh, look at the urethra on him. No.
Sick, and I don't even have a penis. So you're saying no, Love Dev, will you send a vagina with you?
I wouldn't, because you brought up the thing about licking them. You'd have to lick it, wouldn't you? To seal it?
Yeah. No. I reckon I might use mine to send off a CV to a potential employer.
to put them off so you don't get a job. Any job you don't want that you've got to apply for.
Don't tell
send
me
it in a vagina envelope.
Credit, man.
Because you could send hate mail, couldn't you? You could send letters to people you don't like. Dear Aunt Bitch, fuck off.
Also,
bye-bye.
I mean, Jim put this up slightly. Is it shaved or is it...
No, you use the hair to tie it together. That's why you wouldn't have to lick it. You'd seal it by tying all.
I mean, I don't know why you're doing that, Jonathan. It'd be like
nice. Because I've never seen a woman's pubes, dear.
It depends on the season. When it's the winter months, it's hairier.
It's furry to keep the letter warm.
Right, we're going to move on. If you're watching at home, please go link and get informative is what we are. We talk about all the subjects here, subjects you might not ever have thought of in your lifetime. You are welcome. You can also donate if you happen to be able to afford to do so. But join in with your live comments. That'd be fabulous. We're going to move on to Jonathan.
Oh, Keris, the library of the week, ladies and gentlemen, is, of course...
We didn't have one last week.
Yeah, the children's library at the Sanavakiri Resort in Kokood in Thailand. Please put the picture up, James. It is built to look like a manta ray. Isn't it fantastic? It's all like bamboo.
I can't see it.
What movie is that? It looks like it's coming out of Avatar.
Yeah. Can you see the interior? There's some more pictures, Jim, aren't there, of the interiors? Look at that. Isn't it fantastic?
I'd live in that.
It's beautiful, isn't it? So gorgeous. And there's another one where you can actually see books. Yes, I did look at them. There are more books than that. The only thing is, I do love it because it's just such an amazing building, but it is actually part of like a luxury resort, so it's rich kids on holiday. But I think we should build another one. Build another one for everybody. That's what I say. But isn't it beautiful? Just beautiful. It's got these like hanging things you can sit in and nets you can sit in and all these books. And as I say, look, it's just amazing. I'd live, as you say, I'd live in that. It's so stunning, isn't it?
That's
stunning.
Fantastic.
We're clearly going to go to Thailand, aren't we? Because we've got that library bar that we can visit, and then we can obviously.
No, that was New York. That was New York.
No, the one I said.
Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh yes! Yeah. Oh yeah!
Thailand, they got all the
that a hot tub?
No, it's a net.
Floor.
It's like a see-through floor, so they can sit on the floor looking down into the jungle.
Oh, look! You could get your sad person's vagina out on that, and people can see it.
We have.
What are you looking at doing? She's sat on a furry cushion.
It's a sad vagina.
This is lovely. Right. Anyway, we're going to go on. Thank you for the Library of the Week, Jonathan. If you're watching at home, please share the links. We can get more viewers. We're going to go on to Jonathan's first one. Oh, what is your favourite bin day? Is it black bins or recycling?
Recycle day. Recycle day is my favourite.
Love Deb's gone for recycling. Harriet?
Every day's recycling, isn't it? Every bin day.
No.
Once a week.
Once a fortnight. We have once a fortnight. Grey bin, green bin, blue bin, brown bin. You get the brown bin and the blue bin once a fortnight. The grey bin once a fortnight.
Grey bin? We don't have grey bin.
No, we don't have a grey bin.
Well, you have black bins, you see. Yes. Well, it's a black bin, but it's a grey. Ours are actually grey. I mean, there's no way around it.
See, this is weird.
That's not my question. I'd like to be clear. This is not my question.
This is weird, look, because I was just going to say that. He's denying it's his question, and yet he knows an awful lot about his question. That's not his question.
I live in a house.
What time do your bin men come?
Oh, fucking no, I'm not awake.
What do I?
Recycling or normal bins?
I ate that food bin with all the
that
can fuck off.
No, boo. Bookshop is that's terrible unless they kept the bookshop.
Yeah.
I wish they'd open bars in bookshops. That'd be brilliant. Except I suppose you just end up wrecking the books, wouldn't you?
Has anybody done that gig? Has anybody done that gig through the fridge?
No.
What's that?
Whose fridge?
Oh, sorry, it's just
whose fridge?
Through the fridge.
It's for the what?
Probably for the really funny comedians. Sorry.
No.
Oh, Keris, you are bitter. Do you know what? You just did it rained in Croatia. She's gone bitter.
It's in Leamington Spa. Right, Leamington Spa. You go into this cafe. It's like a cafe, and it's got like a big fridge in the corner. You open the fridge, and it goes downstairs into this bar.
Oh my God, no, I've not done that. That's amazing.
Oh, Jonathan, you need to. That sounds great.
I want to now.
Yeah, I'll sort it out for everybody.
Sort it out for us, darling. Sort it out for us.
Jonathan, we'll do another one of your questions since you didn't like that first one you wrote. Where is the most embarrassing place or situation you've woken up in? Jonathan, I can't wait to hear yours.
Well, it's probably quite tame then by comparison. The most embarrassing thing I've ever done is I went and stayed with a university friend the year after I left for a party. I got pissed and I went back to his room and I was supposed to be sleeping on the floor. And he came back with like 10 people I didn't really know very well from and apparently I was stark naked and lying on his bed in all my glory as he brought in these 10 strangers. And he said, it was all right because you rolled over after a while. And I'm like, so they're apparently staying and had a cup of tea looking at my bum. And they were
if you're staying at somebody else's house,
No, it's somebody else's bedroom. It was just a room in university, so he only had a room. So I was supposed to be staying on the floor, but I obviously got too pissed. I just went, "Fuck this! I'm going to bed." And instead of putting on, yeah, well, I do normally at home, but obviously I'd taken pajamas because I'm sharing a room with him. But obviously, I was so drunk, I just took off all my clothes and lay on his bed. They splayed on his bed like this. I've also that's brilliant. I love hands. I've also woken face down in a congealed pizza, but that was less embarrassing because I was the only one there.
So let's just go back because we're all quite fond of each other now.
Yes,
and if I was to ever invite you to my house to stay,
yes,
you're telling me that you sleep with your todger out on my sofa.
No, absolutely not. That was the plan.
In your bed with your mum.
I'm no longer 21, and I wouldn't down that much alcohol, and I would definitely wear my pajamas and my kimono, and probably a burqa. I'm remarkably modest. I had pajamas with me. I was meant to put them on. I was just too pissed to.
Oh, what kind of pajamas do you wear now? Is it t-shirt?
I don't wear pajamas now, but I've just got some in case I have to go somewhere.
Oh, okay. I don't know whether I can't sleep naked. I have to have something on me, and I have to have some kind of sheet on me as well. We've got
quite fluffy, fleecy ones. Leo, I bought Leo one with Daddy Bear on it, like a polar bear. And I said, "It's because you've got white hair, love." So that he was pleased with that. And I've got some really silly ones as well with just fluffy things on.
I can't wear fleecy ones because my menopause goes. You're gonna sleep in these.
I'd quite like some shiny silk ones. I think that's very me. I would get some shiny silk ones.
They'd wake up just stuck to me. Harriet, most embarrassing place or situation you've woken up in?
I don't know really, because the one that comes to mind, it wasn't particularly embarrassing, just surprising. I woke up in a field with and I could feel something. I think I might have told you this before. I could feel something in my hand, and I was holding a massive Savoy sausage, and a cow was eating the sausage out of my hand.
What?
No, you haven't told us that.
Did that shit you up?
So you woke up in a field.
Cow was eating the sausage.
Cows don't eat meat.
Carnivorous cow.
A massive sausage in your hand, and the cow was eating it.
Yeah, so I must have said, I don't even know how I got there.
I was going to say, was nobody else in the field with you?
No, just me and the cow.
Well, it's a cow.
And the sausage. No. Just one of them big
breakfast.
How big is this sausage?
Yeah.
I love the fact that in most people's stories, some cow was eating my sausage would be code for one of my friends was nicking my Savoy. In her case, it's an actual bovine cow. Where did you get the sausage?
Oh yeah, so I would have gone clubbing and then got food after, and then ended up in a field. I've not got the in between.
That's brilliant.
Lovely. I can't imagine you've ended up somewhere.
Not really, no. But I've had a weird situation where I was staying in a hostel at Edinburgh Festival, and it was in a dorm. And I got up out of bed, and there was a woman meditating on top of the bunk bed. So it was really weird. So I had to creep out the room, so I didn't want to disturb her.
But you didn't.
She was like this.
Me.
Hey?
You didn't even speak to me.
I just say I love the fact that Harriet's story is about the cow and the Savoy, when she's already told us a story about waking up halfway through a door with a lizard in your pocket or a vole in your pocket or something that snuck in. And you said because my body's quite long and you wanted some warmth. I feel like there must be a list.
I don't think I've ever woke up somewhere weird or embarrassing.
How disappointing for you. You've lived in every other way.
I mean, I was awake that time that I had Jeffrey Collins's cock in my mouth.
You had to Jekyll and Hyde.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's good because that would suggest that you meant it to be there.
Yeah,
which is a plus.
Very flaky. Anyway.
Oh, we didn't need that word.
Terrible psoriasis.
Oh, poor
I just
lamb.
said, does he have psoriasis? And he said,
Yeah, very bad.
Poor
Very
lamb.
bad.
I didn't know you could get it off the willy.
For skin, innit?
Woken up somewhere I shouldn't have been, or I'll have to have a think. You will crack
Have a
on,
think.
and I'll have a think. See,
Yeah, have a think, Gareth.
I will.
Have a think.
I will. We're going back to Love Debs. If you're watching at home, please share the link so we can get more viewers. You can also join in with your live comments. That would be fabulous. You can also donate if you can afford to do so.
That's worrying. That's worrying. That's worrying right there. That's terrifying.
This first one. A new fairy comes to you and asks you if you prefer to have feet instead of your hands, or a third hand in the middle of your forehead. What do you choose and why? So feet instead of hands, or a third hand in the middle of your forehead. So you're going to end up with 4 feet or 3 hands and 2 feet. Love Dev, what would your choice be, my love?
I would go for the third hand in the middle of my forehead.
Would you?
Yeah. Because of the situation we're all in at the moment with COVID, you could just keep the hand like that.
I like it.
There
I
you
like
go,
your
just like that.
Just like that, exactly like that.
And yeah, you just got this safe distance.
High five!
High-fiving people.
Slapping people when they won't expect it. You got
yeah, and it's good for flies in the summer.
Oh, that's true.
The flies.
How would you put a hat on?
Especially when you're in India, eh?
How would you put a hat on?
I would do a trick. I'd flip it up. The other hand will catch it and go.
And just hold it in place.
You could do a 3-way juggling
that's true.
True.
And it could just be holding the hat the whole time, so it looks like you're doffing your hat.
Yeah, I'd go for the hand.
I really miss.
Could you imagine having feet?
No, feet.
Now you've got it. You don't want it anymore.
Oh, Harriet. Feet for hands or a third hand?
It's difficult, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
If you had feet as hands, you could run on all 4.
Like
David
Still in where he's
Split.
Yeah.
Or
yeah. No, but this is what's the sequel called?
Yeah, I can't think of what it.
I know what you mean.
Jim will find it.
Hands for feet. I mean, no, wait a minute.
Feet for hands.
You won't be able to hold your microphone though when you're on stage. Then.
Yeah, but people do, though, don't they? People learn how to.
If you had a hand, it could hold the mic like that, and you can gig.
But then you wouldn't be able to see your face, love. You just have a microphone here.
Has to be all right.
Yeah,
you'd learn to pick up stuff with your feet, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, because there's artists, aren't there, that paint with their feet, even with their mouths.
So Love Dev's having a third hand. Harriet's just going for all feet. I like that.
Wait a minute, all feet. So I don't have any.
No,
you got
no
feet and feet there.
Feet everywhere. Your head's a foot. Your hands are feet. Vagina's now a foot. Your arse is a foot.
Harriet, you'd have to put trainers there like that. Trainers
just made of feet.
Like a millipede.
How much does that cost? That's more expensive now, Harriet.
That's a lot of.
I got lots of trainers.
Yeah, but I have as well, mate. 2 more pairs of.
You got tons of
another
Crocs.
pair of trainers.
Yeah, you got Crocs. You'll just be all crocked up.
Crocs everywhere.
Again, when the Crocs are brought up, it's said with such venom.
Contempt. I think the word you're looking for is contempt, dear. Contempt.
That's definitely. The one, contempt. Yeah. And I just can't understand what the Crocs have ever done to you, Harriet.
Well, it's that. Well, it's a bit like
they've existed.
Yes, I was going to say it's a bit like Nazis. They've existed, you see.
Like Nazis.
I think one day I shall hypnotise all of you, and you'll wake up, and all you can wear is Crocs, and you'll be like, "Oh my god, these are just."
Oh my god, this has gone horribly. My life has gone horribly wrong. I must throw myself off a cliff.
I love these Crocs so much. Every day of my life, I must preach the prayer to everybody. Like,
it's a cult. Oh my god, you're in a cult. We should try and rescue you. I didn't realise it was like a cult. Are you like it's like a Scientology thing? You've been initiated. Yeah, join me, become one of us.
What do you do in the winter? Do you wear them?
Furry Crocs. Yeah.
Mum's got her furry Crocs. Mum's got her furry Crocs on at the moment.
Oh, really? Is that a thing?
If your envelope, if you had an envelope made out of furry Crocs,
you'll love them. Anyway, so Harriet, Jonathan, what are you going to go for?
Hand, extra place to put rings. I'd rather have the hand.
Lovely. If you're watching at home, please share the link. That'd be lovely. But join in with your live comment. Thank you very much. We're going to go on to another one of Harriet's. Oh my fucking good God. Your beloved had turned into a swan. You've adjusted to it better than expected. Conversation is great, and you both live, laugh, and love lots. But winter is coming, and you are poor, hungry, and cold. Do you eat your swan lover?
Oh.
You can't eat swans. Not allowed.
Oh.
It's legal.
Have you ever had widgeon? Have you ever had widgeon? Widgeon is disgusting. That's what swan. Well, that's what swan meat is called. It's called widgeon, like as in pork pig and beef cow. It's widgeon swan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
On an ordinary swan, because on an ordinary swan, some people are allowed to eat swans, and they have to keep them to one side and feed them corn and stuff. Well, the Queen for one, but also certain colleges.
Like swans.
They're all hers technically, and certain colleges in Oxbridge have the right to a certain number of swans a year or something. They don't necessarily do it anymore, but certainly if you eat a swan that's just been living on the river, it eats weed, so it just tastes of weed. It's just they're not nice unless you take them off the river and feed them corn.
Right.
True story.
I'll remember that.
Medieval reference. That's a medieval reference. You can tell I'm a ghost. I'm a clever ghost.
Harriet, it was really fun and like a thought-provoking post, and now Jonathan's just pissed all over it. So Harriet,
I'm here to make it boring. La 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 la.
Well, the thing is, though, in Cornwall, the seagulls are massive because they eat kebabs after a night out, right? And everyone gets pissed, drops their kebabs, and the seagulls eat them, so they're massive. So I'm thinking, in certain areas, not all swans will always eat weeds.
Oh, they'll eat kebabs.
I guess that's what I'm saying, isn't it?
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that's what you're saying.
Those Cornish swans.
It tastes like kebab. Oh, well, then I'm in. Yeah, absolutely.
Did you ever try that trick? I don't know what it is exactly, where you soak bread in something and it makes the seagull explode.
Bicarb of soda.
Makes the what explode?
Seagull explode. Because they
oh my god, you're kidding!
Yeah, well, they're technically vermin, aren't they? But I've never done it. But people
I've never done it. I've never seen it.
No.
What, it'll instantly explode?
I don't think it's instant. But I don't know.
That sounds really upsetting.
I don't know the science behind it. Does it mix with the bile in their stomach?
Yeah, it will be something like that. Yeah. Acid, because it's alkaline, so it would be acid.
Next week.
Yeah, film it for us. Film it for us. We'll play it.
I'm in Dubai. I'll be eating gold. Oh no, Jonathan, would you eat your widgeon?
No, I don't want to eat a swan lover. If you've made friends with you couldn't eat something you've made friends with. I couldn't eat a pet pig unless I was like under siege or something. And even then, I'd probably get veggie first and have lentils. Pardon?
Swans are quite vicious.
Yeah, but this is your swan lover, and I quite like it rough.
Check your eyes out.
But I quite like it rough, so it's all right. Yeah, it's swan lover. It beats me up every now. Quick peck to the back of the neck when he finishes. I'm all right with it.
Check your eyes out. I like rough.
Well, not my eyes out.
Your Grindr profile must have been horrific.
Yeah, it's very it was like Saw 2 and Hostel. That was my Grindr profile.
It's a miracle I've
got all my bits.
He's off the market now, lads. So when's your next day?
Sorry, boys.
Those days are long gone. Love Deb. Would you eat your widgeon?
If that was the only
disgusting.
food available, and for me to survive, yes.
Wow,
Are
even though
you
it's your
your swan lover?
Your lover. It's
Okay,
Sheila Barbados has been made into a swan. You're going to eat Sheila Barbados if she's a swan.
More of an ugly duckling, but yeah.
Oh! Does she watch this show?
No.
No, I can tell. Yeah.
I'm going to post it on a Facebook wall.
Beautiful, love, Dave.
This minute 50 something videoed about.
I would eat her. Yeah.
You'd eat her.
Yeah.
I'm actually
That's lovely.
I'd barbecue it as well.
Barbecue.
What was the taste like? Because John and Swan taste of weeds, Harriet tastes of kebab. What was Sheila Barbados the Swan taste like? Curry?
Black country chips.
Oh,
yeah, those. Them. Oh, in that case, yeah. I'm
black
with you.
country,
I'll come
so
on and have some.
I would.
It's not my lover.
Crispy one. She wouldn't taste the curry.
No.
Smell.
I'm the one who cooks the curry, not her. Racist.
Yeah.
Let's not go there again. Let's not go there again.
I didn't say anything.
I'm not saying anything.
Quiet again, didn't they, love Deb?
Nah, she tastes like shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie.
I love that.
Lovely.
That's all right.
The flavour.
Shepherds or cottage?
Shepherds.
Oh,
Cool.
lamb.
We're going to go on. We're going to go back to
though.
one of Jonathan's. Share the link.
Is it mine or Harriet's?
Because who knows what the fuck people are going to say on this show. What was your favourite thing to dress up as when you were a child? Look at Jonathan's face. Was it a woman?
It was a princess.
I knew
it. Show them, Jim. Show them the photograph.
Oh.
Show them. Look,
it's
wig. Oh, I'll send it to you, darling. That wig, my mother crocheted me that wig so I could be a princess. That's a blue bridesmaid's dress. The reason I look upset is because they wouldn't let me take my boy's shirt off.
Oh no!
And it ruined the look, you see. And we made it. My mum made me a crown. That's a foil crown.
For letting you do that, and then they wouldn't let you take your shirt off. So
well, this is somebody else's house. My mum would have said, "Yes, of course, it's ruining the dress," and I'd have whipped the shirt off because you can see it's a lovely neckline. It's ruined it, but they wouldn't let me take it off in that. I love the fact my actual fringe is poking through. I've got it on wrong. I also used to dress up as a cat. My mum made me this fun fur cat suit with like ears and paws that folded over my hands and a tail because I wanted to be a cat because we had a cat. So the two things I dressed up as a child were a princess and a cat. It's a miracle I've turned out this sane, really, in this butch.
Your mum's still alive?
No, she died about two and a half years ago. Bless her. She was amazing.
I would have got on with her.
Oh, you'd loved her. She used to go out and find bridesmaids' dresses for me. Yeah, she used to come back and like, look what I've got for you, and I'd be like, yay, princess dress.
Proper cute though in that picture.
She was, yeah. Oh, bless.
The fucking hair, love it.
I love it. It's attitude. I'm sorry, you can take a photograph if you want, but I'm not in the. This is not the proper outfit. I've got this horizontal stripe thing on, and it's completely ruining my look.
It's different kind of blue altogether as well. Honestly,
exactly.
Love Dev, what did you like dressing up as when you were a child?
Well, if I knew we were doing photos, I would have put my baby photo up of me wearing my dad's train driver suit. I used to have
we can do that next week. Just bring it next week.
Jacket.
Bring it.
Did your dad drive a train?
No, he was a conductor.
His mother. It was a fetish thing.
He was a train conductor.
I thought you said he was. I thought he said no. He was a doctor.
He was a doctor, and your mum was like, "Darling,
wearing my dad's train uniform.
My train
driver. No,
my train conducting tonight. Come punch my tickets tonight, darling."
Harriet, what did you like dressing up as when you were younger?
Well, I always wanted to be a boy, so my mum.
Mate, you can do that these days.
Yeah, but they didn't in these days.
Well, yeah, but you can go now.
Well, I've grown out of it now. I've got used to it.
Well, that's a word of warning to people.
Just to be clear, though, I didn't want to be a girl. I wanted to be a princess. It's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
I've never been a woman. I've always been a lady. I may not be a woman, but I'm all lady. Sorry, Harriet, I'm interrupting you. Beg your pardon.
So my mum because I wanted a hairy chest. So my mum got me a werewolf, like a hairy werewolf patch, and then I cut it up into bits and had sideburns chest there.
Oh, is there a photograph of this?
I don't think there is actually.
Oh no, I'd love to see that.
Well, what happens as well is because I used to get up in the morning and shave with my dad when he did for work, and he'd give me the things on top of the razors so I wouldn't cut myself.
I was gonna say.
And then one day I took it off and just was like fucking editor's hands of all fucking all on me. So that's when Mum got the werewolf patch.
See, I don't let my son shave without the guard on yet.
He's 20.
Isn't he like 23?
Yeah. He said to me, he went, "Can I get a proper shaver?" I went, "No, mate, no, because that'd just be a disaster. No, not happening."
So does he not shave?
Yeah, he does. Sweet too, yeah, he shaves. Electric shaver. When I was little, it's really weird. When I was little, Mum used to be really good at making stuff. And then just lost her shit and went off the rails. Couldn't fucking make a cup of tea now. And we used to have Jane Asher's cake book and Jane Asher's fancy dress book. And it used to stay on the shelf, right? And Mum would work her way through. So I'd have, like, for my birthday cake, it would be like a Barbie doll. Like
I used to love those cakes.
Yeah, dress made out of it. A treasure chest. We used to have. So anyway, when it was hat day at Wimbledon at school, I went dressed as in tennis whites, and my hat was a tennis court.
Wow, that's amazing.
We used to have floats and stuff. Used to go around the town.
All right, we should have some photographs of this next week. We need photographs.
Mum used to do fancy dress for that, so she used to do a teddy bear's picnic. So my brother would wear the picnic table. So basically, had a garden cane across his shoulders. So the picnic blanket went down, and there was all these stuff stuck, all food and sausage rolls. And then my sister, who was like tiny at the time, would be the teddy bear. And they won it. And then the following year, it was a France theme. So Mum did Le Picnic.
Same thing again.
French shit. My favourite one. There's a picture of me somewhere. Mum made me. I was a doll in a box. So she made me silver foil. And then I stood in there with my mum's wedding hat on, just as a box.
Like Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks did that, didn't she? Did that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
And then she had an affair, and then she had a dad, and his dad ran off with somebody else, and then Mum ran off with somebody else, and then she couldn't even make tea anymore. So we reminded her.
That got suddenly quite real, didn't it?
Yeah. I'm like, Mum, what happened to you? What, like, you used to be so good at being a mum, and
it's obviously cock. Yeah.
You got the dick nest.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Surely. Oh my.
Honestly.
Oh.
Like, yes.
God, that is upsetting.
Mum's got the one
in it.
Can you see that, Harriet?
Yeah, but they've still got holes in them, so they're not.
No. Mum's got the sheepskin one downstairs, so it's still got holes in, but the cover inside is.
That's upsetting.
That is just ghastly.
You saw that gig the other week, Harriet, where the chicken was pecking me holes.
The ones on your Crocs.
Yeah, pecking me holes in my Crocs. Good one, Jonathan. Makes a change, Jonathan. That was a really good one.
That was a really good one, Jonathan.
We're going to go back to Love Deb.
Not you, Harry. Not you, darling. Not you.
What would be worse, meat-flavoured marshmallows or marshmallow-flavoured meat? Love Deb.
Marshmallow flavoured meat.
You reckon?
Disgusting, isn't it? You'd have to toast it. You'd have to toast it, wouldn't you?
Well, you're cooking it anyway.
Yeah, but you don't taste the marshmallows when you finish. You've got a steak that tastes of steak.
You've got a marshmallow. Yeah, you've got a marshmallow.
Dad?
Hey, Dad.
Is that your dad?
That's Dad.
Lance.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, Lance.
She just said something right about you, Lance. Anyway.
What did I say?
It was a joke.
Oh. Oh my God.
He's probably watching. He knows it hasn't happened. He knows what his daughter's like. He's proud of his daughter. You got a marshmallow and you're like, ooh, marshmallow.
Tastes like
meat.
Yeah.
Or you got a steak and you're like, oh, hot steak. Ooh, hot marshmallows.
No,
Yeah.
you see, no.
I don't even like marshmallows.
No, because I don't like marshmallows. They can fuck off.
Oh, there you go.
Meat. I do like meat.
There's the divide, Harriet. There's the divide. Those that like marshmallows and those that don't.
I
Yeah.
thought
What about vegans then?
didn't like
Vegans?
marshmallows.
Would vegans eat it? The marshmallows?
No, because it's flavoured. It didn't say it isn't made of animals. It's only flavoured with marshmallows. It just sounds vile. Because marshmallows don't taste of anything.
But then they still got that taste, that meat taste.
Well, just don't put marshmallows. Why would you want marshmallows in your hot chocolate, ruining them anyway? I wouldn't ever have marshmallows in hot chocolate. It's a disgusting.
And yeah, I quite like a beef burger that tastes of marshmallows. I'm running people that are the donut burger and the waffle burger and the burger and
no.
Hi,
Lance. Maybe he didn't know that he'd sent the message earlier.
Yeah, he's going backwards.
Yeah.
Bye, Dad.
Bye.
We're going to have one more, I think. Harriet, another lockdown is imminent. You have to choose one circuit comedian, one animal, and one celebrity that some people find annoying.
Some people find annoying?
Who do you choose? So, Harriet, who are you choosing?
Okay, so I haven't thought of the circuit comedian yet, so I'm going to go backwards. So I'm going to go Stacey Solomon because I think she seems lovely, but people find her annoying.
Who's Stacey Solomon? Who's Stacey Solomon?
You know, she does all them documentaries, the drug ones, and
no,
that's her, isn't it?
No,
who's Stacey Solomon?
That's Stacey, I'm sure that is.
She's lovely.
Oh, Dooley. I'm thinking of Dooley.
Oh.
I'll have Dooley then.
She's Queen of the Jungle, Jonathan. She was in Celebrity Get Me Out of Here.
Oh, okay. Not helping.
It's her birthday today.
Has she done anything?
She's gone out with Joe Squash. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Stacey. Oh, right, okay. I don't even recognise her from that.
I don't know her.
No, I don't either.
She seems lovely. Anyway,
okay.
A sloth, and...
A sloth? Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, love it.
Thank you. And... maybe Lindsay Santoro. I think she's hilarious.
Good choice.
You know her?
Yeah.
Are we having to name a circuit comedian that some people find annoying? That seems
yeah. Are these three things that annoy you?
Are these three things that some people find annoying, or is it just a celebrity that's possibly annoying?
That's where I'm confused.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Who's your annoying celebrity?
Who's my celebrity? Johnny's my celebrities are not annoying. Who would some people find annoying? That I suppose Miriam Margolyes does rub people up the wrong way.
Jonathan, get over it.
No, she's just a goddess. I love her. I'd go with Kathy Burke as well, or possibly Joe Brand.
No one finds them annoying.
They do. Tories do. The Tories do. Yeah, they do. Sorry, love. You didn't say I had to specify that nice people find them annoying.
Oh, very true, Jonathan.
Say again. Sorry, what?
Very true.
Say again.
Very true.
Yeah. Very true. I think
very true. Say again. Sorry, what?
Very true. What?
Sorry, what?
What did you say?
Again.
What? I'd like an 8-week. Bye, Dad.
Animal.
I'd like an 8-week-old golden retriever puppy, please, just because they're just adorable. And a circuit comedian that I wouldn't murder in lockdown. God, that is quite tough, actually. I'd have fun with Danny Sutcliffe or Dan Nightingale, actually. I'd have a laugh with those two.
Dan Nightingale? Bloody hell, I wouldn't pick him.
Well, all right, then, but we weren't asked to choose a circuit comic for Harriet Dyer. We were asked to choose one for ourselves, weren't we?
Jack Leto.
He's lovely. He seems lovely. Dancer.
Annoying celebrity.
Alison Hammond from Loose
I
Women.
Very good.
She's annoying as hell.
But good, but fucking funny.
I don't know, man.
You've got to like her. You've got to still.
No, you said annoying.
Yeah,
other people find annoying.
People that I find annoying.
Other people find annoying.
No, other
Everyone
people find
finds her
annoying,
annoying.
But you like. You're just
get that.
like,
What's happened to Jonathan, by the way? Jonathan's having a stroke.
Animal.
Jonathan, you're right. Someone draw a dick pic on him.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That's perfect.
Let's all get in position.
Oh, Jonathan.
Oh, gone.
Anyway, animal, love Deb, animal.
Annoying animal?
No!
I'd take a gorilla.
Yeah, and circuit comedian.
Not
annoying.
Lee Evans.
He's retired.
He's not a circuit comedian.
Apparently he's coming back. That's what I heard.
No.
Is that true?
No.
No.
I heard he's doing a comeback gig.
He's going to be... he knows he can't.
All right, I'll take Gary Delaney.
Where'd he go?
There he is.
What is that? What I was doing? what was that phrase as? Like with my mouth open.
Yeah.
I'll take Gary Delaney then. Gary Delaney.
Cool.
Gary Delaney, that's a good
Brilliant.
choice.
We've got. Oh my! What? Hang on. Put that up. Put that comment up, Jim. I don't know whether he's talking about me or Love Dev.
Roadkill Crocs. Silver-haired guy is gorgeous, though.
Oh,
do you mean Lance Dyer?
No, he means
Or do you mean Terrace?
Is that a woman?
You're silver-haired. Are you gorgeous?
I don't know.
Is that a boy or a girl? Putting that up.
I don't know. It's some fucking weirdo. Anyway, we're gonna go on. We've got
Hey, Love Dev, take off your shirt. Give us a dance.
We'll go back to Fact of the Week. We'll go back to Fact of the Week. We're nearly into an hour. Jim will be going to stand. Who does this fact relate to? Love Dev, me,
Keris.
Jonathan, or Harriet, whose mother worked at a seaman's mission where she learned how to shuffle cards like a Vegas dealer. Harriet, you think it's me?
Yeah.
Jonathan, who do you think it is?
I think it's my mum. The vicar's wife. When my mum first married my father, he said, right, you're going to run the Mothers Union, you're going to arrange the flowers, you're going to do this. And she went, no, fuck that. So she volunteered to work at a seaman's mission, which was about these like down and out guys who've been in the merchant navy and the navy and stuff. And she worked behind the bar at the seaman's mission, and she learned to play cards. And so we were on holiday when I was about 7, and she said, I'll teach you to play poker, I'll teach you to play whist. And she started dealing like
really?
Like, my god, yeah, she could gamble, she could play cards like a proper, she could flick them around, do all that kind of crazy stuff with the cards. I was like, and she's a vicar's wife. I mean, it was a bit of a surprise. It was fab. It was just fab. And I'm like, you worked to where, sorry?
For those of you that were watching, I was trying to build the suspense on who it might be there, and we asked Harriet who she thought it was, and then we went to Jonathan to see who he thought.
You thought it was my mum,
and then he just answered. So Jonathan ruined everything again. So
still a good answer though.
It was.
Hard to believe.
I think we've already discovered that.
My mum's ace.
Going on. Anyway, we're getting close to an hour. This has been Spouting Nonsense. Love Deb, what you got coming up this week?
I've got the UK pun off, 7 p.m. Check
in a
it
bit,
out.
Harriet.
In a bit.
Every week I'm at Rothwell Comedy Club in Derby, so come laugh with us.
Jonathan.
I've got an online gig, Chops Comedy, on Tuesday night at 8, twitch.tv, Stu Goldsmith, with Joe Caulfield and Mickey Overman and Alison J. Smith. So you can check in that. Jonathan Mayer Reeds, obviously, and I've got some other gigs coming up that I can't remember.
Fabulous. I'm in Dubai for 10 days doing the Laughter Factory. So if you live in Dubai, catch me there. Hopefully, I'll be back.
Are you going to be doing the show next week? That would be amazing. That would be so good.
That would be fun. Anyway, we've had a lovely time. It's been Love Deb, Harriet, Jonathan. It's been me, Derek.
Bye. Bye. Bye.